It's at 7:34. If you are trying to get in shape, but you think your bottom half needs the most work, we're talking
lifting.
Waist down, you're probably not alone, as many of us say. That's the big issue. So, talking tushes today is Lisa Lynn. We went to the Tush out there, and I went, talking tushes, and they went back to me like we're talking, okay,
turn around,
here's
show
the
them your
bottom
glutes.
half right here. Hi, how are you? Okay.
Otherwise known your assets.
Firming your
This is answering the viewer's question.
Mm-hmm.
She's getting married, believe it or not, in the spring, and the work starts right now. If you want your buttocks lifted up, you don't want anything sagging.
Is this a longer-term adjustment because it takes a lot of time and work? It's slow
and
to
here's the
see
second
results?
phase. Everybody's like, but I can't do legs. I'm hurt. So today we're going to show them how do you do these exercises, protecting the knee. They're actually rehabilitative. And toning and tightening your glutes, lifting them up. No bulk.
I got to tell you, you just mentioned something that is at least hits home for me. The knees.
Yes.
Because I'm hardly old.
So we're all about form today.
But my knees are starting to kick in a little bit.
I was just saying to you before this started, go to the website, go to WTNH.com, because there is an explicit direction. Because in the morning I work out with a group of people, and they're watching right now. This is for you. No matter how much nagging I do, they cheat. And, my knee and my back, and they're squatting into their knees.
Right.
And I'm a little,
Yeah,
Anyway, we're going to show them how.
You're brutal.
But remember, you can't eat McDonald's cheeseburgers and French fries and wonder why your butt isn't tighter and leaner. It's 75% is your diet.
Well, Lisa, I like the McRib.
Me
it's
too.
Addictive.
No, overrated. So I'm going to have you hold this little pole, okay?
Thank you. Oh,
and I want you.
This is heavy.
I want you to spread. It is. It's going to anchor you in the ground there.
Yeah,
but one thing I want the viewers to remember: you're not squatting from your knees, which is what the globe does.
Right.
I want you to sit backward, and you're trying to keep your body as upright. But I'm going to let you cheat a little. If you go forward, I don't care.
Okay, but
today.
wait a second. You're a lot lower than I am. Am I holding the pole
Good
the right
job
place?
sticking the tush out.
Thank
you
you.
are.
Okay.
Now, keep leaning back into that heel. Feel the transfer of
I do.
energy.
Oh, wow.
Where did that go?
Yeah, right.
And just for the record, you got tight buns. Yeah, that's good. So you're really sticking
Ladies,
your
look
butt
out. Oh, jeez.
Driving with the heel, sticking your butt out. 99% of the people in the gym are squatting with their knees over their toes. NG, you're going to pull a knee. So it's important
when
to squat.
When you feel that energy, and I will vouch for, hi, how are you? I will vouch, you actually do feel that energy transfer. That's when you know it's working.
When you hear the word core, they don't just mean stomach sit-ups. That is the true core. This is your metabolic furnace that burns buckets of calories all day.
Let's be serious for a second here, and let's talk. If you do have knee problems, and a lot of people do, is this difficult? Is this impossible?
Absolutely not, and you still need to do the exercises, because if you do them correctly and your butt gets you up off the ground like this, this is a workhorse. It's the strongest muscle in our body. You're not going to hurt your knees ever. So the first thing we do when people hurt their knees in rehab is show them how to get up off the floor, which goes to our next exercise, a lunge. Now, we're not going to do an impact lunge. Yeah, hold on. You're going to want to hold on to that. One thing I want you to do is, again, sit back. People lunge forward. They do this. I want you to sit back and transfer your energy here so that all that energy is in that left side for you. Drive the heel up.
All right, the heel is definitely up.
And use it to push the ground away. Push the ground away and elevate up.
Now, I feel it, though, in my knee a little bit. Am I
well,
doing this
you're
wrong?
pretty tight, to be honest, so you're going to feel a little stretching. But anytime you feel the knee, back into the heel, back into the heel, back into the heel. I cannot say that enough.
Okay.
So as this glute gets stronger, and you won't need many reps, your knee will stop
How many
doing.
reps are we talking about?
Let's talk 12 or 15, but quality is very important here. It's not quantity. This is about doing it right.
This is not something that's going to make that's not going to drive the exhaust out of you, because you're not lifting up heavy objects.
I don't know about that.
Well, but here's the thing. I mean, you're sitting there. Yes, you're stretching, but you're not doing heavy lifting. You're not doing something that is.
We're demoing, we should say, because if you do 8 or 10 of these 2 rounds, you'll feel
That's right, because as soon as Lisa's segment is done, we have her removed from the premises immediately.
By the way,
gone. We don't have to worry
I still
about her
feel these at 2 sets of 10 reps when done correctly.
Really?
They never stop working, and when done correctly, you don't need excess work. You're not going to grow your butt.
Right. Okay.
And girls, remember, you have to have your protein when you're done working out. I don't mean a lot of calories, but you need to have that protein so while you're building muscle, you have protein to build it with.
But is in terms of eating well, and we only have just a few seconds left, is that something that, are we talking about other surrounding areas?
Well, we're talking about burning the fat off the butt. This tones and tightens. You can have the tightest glutes, but if you don't have the fat removed, you're never going to see it. It's going to pucker out of your dresses.
Which is why
you need to eat clean.
You've got to actually give this some
time. And if you need help, email me, because I'm happy to direct people. People are so lost out there.
Absolutely. For
Let's show them one more.
All right. As
while we go out.
Take the website, WTNH.com, click on the Good Morning Connecticut weekend section, and again, what are you doing there?
Stiff leg deadlift, dragging it up to your knees, pushing it down. Take
camera one, Jose. Let's see her front on for this.
And we're squeezing up to the knee, pushing it down to the ground. One of the best butt lifters you could ever do.
Just right there. Well, there you go.
And back protection.
Lisa Lynn, always a pleasure. We'll take a break.